Welcome to our journey into the heart of the Titanic story. Today, we're stepping away from the well-known Hollywood narrative and delving into the true tale of this engineering marvel. The Titanic, a name that reverberates through history, is synonymous with tragedy and loss. Yet, beyond the romantic narrative that most are familiar with, lies a story of remarkable engineering and an unexpected journey into fate. Our story commences with the iceberg. This chilling antagonist of our historic tale was born almost simultaneously with the Titanic, but thousands of kilometers away from its birthplace in Belfast. This colossal mass, an astonishing 75 million tons of ice, had been accumulating over an incredible 100,000 years. This natural phenomenon unknowingly set the stage for one of history's most infamous tragedies. But how could such a monumental ship, celebrated for its engineering brilliance, meet its fate so easily? The answers lie in the scientific story of the Titanic, a story emerging from a century of data and analysis. Over the last 110 years, scientists have meticulously scrutinized every aspect of the Titanic's construction, its materials, the conditions on that fateful night, and the sequence of events that unfolded. Various theories have surfaced over time, shedding light on the vulnerabilities of this colossal vessel. The design flaws, the quality of materials used, and the harsh environmental conditions all played significant roles in its demise. We've consulted with experts, historians, and engineers to unravel these scientific intricacies. They've shared insights into the structural weaknesses of the ship, the impact of the iceberg collision, and how it critically compromised the ship's integrity. But beyond science and engineering, we mustn't forget the human side of this story. The lives lost in this tragedy, families shattered by grief, and heroic acts of sacrifice that took place on that fateful night are all part of this tale. As we uncover these scientific truths behind this tragic event, we pay our respects to those who perished on that fateful night. We honor their memory as we explore this tragic event in human history. The Titanic, a colossal ship that was, in its time, a pinnacle of human engineering and ambition. It set sail on its maiden voyage amidst grandeur and excitement, an embodiment of the progress of the early 20th century. However, fate had a different plan for this magnificent vessel. Constructed in the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, Ireland, the Titanic was a marvel of modern engineering. It was a feat of design and construction, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible in shipbuilding during that era. The sheer scale of the Titanic was awe-inspiring. Standing at about 882 feet in length and weighing a staggering 46,000 tons, it was a symbol of human ambition. Its interiors were adorned with opulence and luxury, attracting the wealthiest of the time. However, even the grandest of human creations can be humbled by the forces of nature. The night of April 14, 1912, saw the Titanic's encounter with an iceberg, a collision that would seal its fate. The iceberg that proved fatal for the Titanic had its origins thousands of years before the ship's ill-fated journey. Born from snow accumulation over millennia, this massive iceberg floated silently in the cold waters of the North Atlantic, oblivious to the human drama it would soon be a part of. The encounter was inevitable. On that moonless night, the crew of the Titanic saw the iceberg too late. Despite attempts to steer away, the iceberg scraped the side of the ship, creating a series of fatal punctures. The fate of the Titanic was sealed. As the ship began taking on water, the enormity of the disaster became apparent. The Titanic, the unsinkable ship, was sinking. Panic and chaos ensued as passengers and crew grappled with the horrifying reality of their predicament. The ship's design, praised for its strength and durability, was compromised by the collision. The compartments, designed to be watertight, proved ineffective in preventing the flooding. The iceberg had dealt a mortal blow. In the early hours of April 15, 1912, the Titanic slipped beneath the icy waters of the North Atlantic. It was a tragedy that shook the world. Families and communities mourned the loss of over 1,500 souls. The sinking of the Titanic was a stark reminder of human fallibility. It taught us that even in the face of our greatest achievements, nature commands respect and can remind us of our vulnerability. Over the years, numerous expeditions were undertaken to study and document the wreckage of the Titanic. These missions not only provided valuable insights into the disaster but also helped preserve the memory of those who perished. The story of the Titanic continues to captivate and haunt us. It's a story of human ambition, technological prowess, and a stark reminder of the unpredictable forces of nature. In the subsequent episodes of the series, we will delve deeper into the specifics of the Titanic's construction, the events of that tragic night, and the lasting impact of this disaster on maritime safety and engineering. Join us as we uncover the untold story of the Titanic, separating fact from fiction and honoring the memory of those who sailed on this ill-fated voyage. I hope this is comprehensive and meets your word count requirements. If you need further modifications or additional content, feel free to ask.